Welcome back to Make Way for Cat. Getting back into Disco Elysium. If I remember correctly, we have a body hanging in a tree to deal with. Once this is up, I need to adjust the music to like nothing. Yeah, okay. My first video got a music strike on it, so. Oh, that's right, sleeping in this game. 2100. 9 o'clock. Okay. It does run with you. Let's see. Book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. Okay, so we're looking at books. Muscular man surrounded by... Oh, thought. This book is titled Man from... I'm not even going to pronounce it. Yelmdal and the Wildfire. Crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. I can go in a bookstore? Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to persons of power like police officers. Gift books, molten candy, buy from sitting in the sun.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyamdal.
I spelled it right, or I pronounced it right. Tell me about the Muscle Man books. Yes.
Oh, Man from Hyamdal. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books. Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Yeah,
Which
one?
They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyamdalaman, the man from Hyamdal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Definitely gonna buy it.
Rows and rows of Hyamdalamen blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyamdal and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyamdal. Return maybe 100.
Oh my goodness.
Man from Hyamdal
Holy
and
shit.
the sages at the end of the world. Man, not even close. Man from Hyamdal in hell. Man from
Pain
Hyamdal
threshold
and the
medium.
forest of slaves.
Do any of these books call out
Man
to me?
from Hyamdal under the lake. Man from Hyamdal burning.
What is the point? I'm gonna go with it.
Interest.
Failure.
Only silence and the cosmic background pain radiation.
Okay. Alright. I get $9, although I still owe a guy for a window. Not sure where you get the money though. Or how you get money in this game. I mean, I'm a cop.
Of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise. An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Books in a board game section. Who wants to read books?
What?
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes a fantastique adventure
Maps and
board
miniatures.
game. New maps
25
and
real.
That price is steep.
Yeah.
But then it's the 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplement, so it makes sense.
I'm gonna spend all the money I don't have in here. Yeah. Old sports magazine. Not interested. I want a D&D knockoff game, though. The book collects the national recipes of Arda. They are all about lake trout. Thanks. Hi, lady.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
You give me some money?
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
What if I want to buy a book? Who's the little girl standing inside?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
No.
Why not? Was she not friendly enough? Were you not compelled to talk to her?
I don't know, I just walked in.
Yes, okay, that makes sense. It's working then. Yes. Do browse our books, sir.
I'm here to dismantle the free market, and I want to go back out and talk to the little girl now. I didn't even notice her. Strikes me as wrong. Oh, but I want to answer these. I don't know what she's doing outside, though. I mean, this is what, back in the 50s, 60s? Disco is technically 70s. Oh. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor.
You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening. Good sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her, as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there.
Such criminal behavior would not happen in more developed countries.
Oh my gosh, how far am I going to take this? In some more developed countries, felonies, child labor, and slavery.
Those countries will realize they've raised a lazy and spoiled generation. Are we done with the jokes now?
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
Okay, let's
The
go.
woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and...
Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, wait, wasn't... Ooh, curtain.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Probably
You
a
see some kind
hole.
of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head
Ew.
with empty eye sockets stares at you. This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges. Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south. Aside from
Okay.
poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
I'm gonna ignore the curtains for now. Curious what's back there, though. Oh, no.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name. A couple of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring do. Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of these books greatly overstate the excitement of police work. glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf? Shelves
Yeah.
filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposed...
All right. Picture book. Almost fastest magic. Boring book just started here.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous
Paranormal
people.
literature.
There's also a...
That's okay.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You
Everyone
see a large
knows.
variety of names, none of which ring a bell. Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz. By one, High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other. Next to
Sounds
that,
like a treat.
Rivasholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long. I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time.
All right. Check on the girl out here, but wonder if she's got like a sweatshop in the back. I doubt it, but little girl.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
Oh,
Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
shouldn't you?
I do my
Cool.
studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
There is
Okay.
stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Oh,
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
ass up. You want to say bankrupt
Exactly.
poor girl.
But we've been doing fine so far.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Oh,
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather. No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir? Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there. Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
I don't really care about the other. Maybe if there's some kind of distraction, I could open the curtain, but for now, got some exploring to do.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never. No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
Do it. Tell me I succeeded.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work.
The shot put.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Huh.
A whorehouse of shit. It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters. Probably 24.
What the hell is your problem?
Oops. Not a weak right tricep, that's for sure. Didn't you hurt your arm, though?
Son? We can't play pétanque with 5 bull.
P-Tank. I thought it was a shot
Well,
put.
it damn well isn't. It's pétanque. You ruined a pétanque game. We want our bull.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it?
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull. Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs.
Yes. Why did you come here?
I don't
You
know.
never know. He might know something. This is a good vantage point.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of
In
the local.
Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
If I knew, I would not be afraid.
'Tis true, sire. He knows nothing.
Spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. Flush and rain. Wash them off. Back here? Oh, yeah. Nope, nope. Okay. No? Oh. Damn, I'm gonna have to probably buy him a new ball or something. Wait, they've got more than 5 balls there. Fine. Expensive. Fountain. Tree in it. Great tectonic forces crack the Pavement like an eggshell. Damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Well, kind of force me, really. Funny. Mailbox.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Pat it or kick it? Wonder if I
The
kicked it.
box seems
Break.
happy.
The box seems
Eat
happy.
shit pig, fucked by the coon,
Oh,
and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it.
okay.
Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox.
Shouldn't
also.
hand them.
The mail collection box seems cathartic.
What?
Thankfully, even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
Wow, our morale heal. I don't even know if my morale was down. Alright, I can please use entrance. Oh, I haven't paid attention to at all. Matter if I don't sleep. 9, it's like 10 a.m. Okay, so I have a lot of time.
Hello
The
again.
lieutenant nods politely.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache. But dear,
Okay.
you're not for me. You must forgive me. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
What? Getting money. Get money?
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that? From where I was standing, it looked like you were about to pull out 2 guns, but drew out 2 birdies instead. Well, I'm glad you weren't injured. Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located? Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol. How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in... I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Yeah, I thought it was not spring though.
That's right, dear.
Oh.
How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her
Gave
relief
me
is
a
palpable.
pen.
She was getting pretty worried about you there. But now she...
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh, crap. I remember there was something in the first video. I don't remember it, though. Definitely not this, not this. Top regime, no. I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and
But they still have cops.
oh dear. And
Oh
you were doing
no!
so well. There aren't, but we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like...
She's
Oh no.
scared now. She's realized you really are brain
No!
damaged.
someone more educated in sweeping back.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
I'm gonna
Of course,
go.
dear.
Well, I got a pen. Pine green ape. I thought it said green apple pen, but okay. Meditate. Okay, okay. Hello?
Welcome to Revachol.
Racist lorry driver. Are we gonna get into a race war right now?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Oh,
Every
get
school
it.
of thought and government has failed in this city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to...
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you
You
behave.
behave.
I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Partner needs backup. Now she's done. Fucking A, Kim. I've got your back. I don't really want to.
Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils, and his breath of high tar content cigarettes.
I don't really care about this guy. Ooh. Magnesium. This looks like a party. Or strike. Preferably a party. The lorries probably stored fuel. Now they store booze. Foreign car, Captain.
A Stars Riker, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie.
Yeah, I got policeman. I need to figure out what body down. Foreign. Fine here. Oh wow. Old monument. Pointing toward the sea, it looks like it's been reassembled piece by piece, and mounted in the air. Who is this? Silver plaque. Okay.
As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
Encyclopedia.
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy. Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line
Stop the knowledge
and the
from
monarchy
pouring in.
on the
Never.
Insulindian Isola. Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable
Holy crap,
wealth.
dude.
There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person. But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction. You see,
The what now?
old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on
That's
gold
probably where
and
all the money went.
ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Where is he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships. During the turn of the most historians think some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time. A rare butterfly. People in Martinaise tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders. With more nuanced social awareness, those critics might have it wrong though. There's more to it than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Philip III, the squanderer,
I got
however,
experience for that.
with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him. Not that he ever did in life either. Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet? Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it. Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement? Why not? What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay.
Okay. Save. I did get some experience from that. That's pretty cool. Knox. Okay. Can I go that way? No. Okay. Wow. Perhaps try Richmond. Lost the ball. Open that trash container. Pay for damages. Ask around for money and be careful with your spending. Okay, that's right. Who made the call to report the crime? Report my missing badge, inspect the body, find booze and drink it. I think he's had enough of that stuff. Oh wow, okay. Thought patterns. Alright. Oh, can't really talk to him. Out and angry.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Nope.
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
The coin narrowly slips by your outstretched fingers.
Oh no!
Falls to the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
Okay,
Lieutenant Kitsuragi picks up the coin and hands it to you.
appreciate
Right,
it.
always glad to help out the RCM.
$1. Okay,
We're on the
better
same
than nothing.
branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs. Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me
Dude's pretty chill.
investigating a murder.
You're right, it's most possible. I'm 91% sure. No. No.
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rope me up.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
I don't really care about that. Okay. Dude gave me $1. Piece of strike, press button behind guard. Medically sealed door. Locked by electronic key. Oh. No lock picking the door. Okay. Measure head.
Body betrays your degeneracy.
Uh.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Okay.
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul. You reek of it.
Alcohol.
An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat.
Right, I'm an alcoholic.
You cannot see it, but others can. It is making you... No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
What?
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
The fat racist over there? Yeah.
Look at my craniology. I am the pinnacle of my haplogroup. The pink blob is a bad example, even of yours. It saddens me. You
Okay.
gave the world eugenics, electricité.
Okay.
You dominated lesser culture.
Okay.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right?
It is,
Okay.
baby, yeah. You know.
There is a
Okay.
button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Enough with this begging. You should leave this. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul.
There may
What
be
the?
a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
Right, good idea.
The best idea.
Knock him out? No, thank you. Oh. Subscribe to his advanced race theory. This is one you may ever try. What are those tattoos of course supposed? That's cool. That does sound. Let's see. I can probably get this.
Ask what kind of
Yeah.
races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you?
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you... Those are the Simony. A receding
just
genetic
gonna-
pool has led them out. The Vespertine, the other large
My
Mondial's
gosh.
overproduction of seed, as proven by the Maun and the Mesk. The Areopagi, the latter is perfected. You need to know.
Yeah, you have to have context, you know.
Type B are the
The Koikos of Grad, Hugo, Zimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white officer in a suspect description.
Yes. To an untrained eye, the court pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of the Koiko, the countless.
Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates?
They are. Its leaders will ever surely.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
The revolution came to. The revolution is
Oh my gosh.
enough of Tibet. Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments. Lesser rate the mosquito.
It seems unlikely that 2 human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
Then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of
Yeah.
the Koiko? This will never
Just
happen.
gonna go through
but
all of this.
enough. It is you understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery. You need to internalize what you have heard here today.
Oh no.
Then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly. I cannot possibly imagine.
Okay. So in here, advanced race theory. Oh, it looks like I need. Guess I have to wait a bit. Maybe? I don't know. Down the steps. Down. Do something behind Lieutenant's back, sneak out after he's gone to bed. Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. That sounds terrible. But maybe. Okay. Hey, lady.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, fame.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish. No, I don't think so.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but... Reality? You mean?
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer?
I don't know. What about it? When ordinary people take over the government and... Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to... Cool.
Alright, girl. Oh, nice.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
This voice acting is really good.
Not really. No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know, really...
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Right. Oh. 3T. What? Oh. Okay, wait. Work. Oh no, where's the advance rate? Oh, okay, so I keep this on. I think that'll basically what the front of my brain. Have I explored every? I tried to talk to the kid up the ladder, but he won't. Yeah, I clicked on that. Green walking on their own, so they're probably walking me around for. Okay, I'm gonna do. Yeah. Back there.
the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go.
Don't be traumatizing it.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
I don't care. Got that box in it. Race enigma. The advanced race theory idea into a free internalizing slot. Okay. Your head. Pass some time, and when it's internalized. Okay. There's the tutorial on it. Yeah, but I can't. No, I looked at this last time and I failed to check.
Inconspicuous pile of the
Yeah.
roofing material, Eternite.
Oh, what's that?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails. Or isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
No, it did? Okay.
Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot. 3. Hobnailed work. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45, or you don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it. 5. Another standard work. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkened.
Okay,
7.
count the rest.
The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 40.
How many? I was pretty off then. I counted 20. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step number
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
A possibility.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Victim was unconscious. Yeah.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between 2 men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. A woman or a kid? Understood. Anything else? Interesting. Let's name it the someone operating a workbench with a pedal, like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer? No, it's not. Forget I said it. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Ravachol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging. was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
I don't think it's a
Indeed.
lynching.
They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy. The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
All of it. Okay. You really have to be careful. Mouse over everything, it feels like. Let's go ask the wheelchair bunny. The map tab in your journal lists all the white checks. Reattempt. Does some time need to pass before I can do that, though? Tasks.
Hello again. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
I do suggest. No.
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you. Maybe you should talk to Everard, the union leader.
Maybe.
Interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket.
Fair tried.
Oh, no, I'm
Good.
so sorry. I don't.
That was worth a shot. Else here I could talk. Up the stairs. By 2 a.m. everyone's asleep. Do I just not sleep? Is that just a... Or can I still go into my room? Oh. Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor.
No problem, officer.
Aw. He wants to leave. Okay. Oh.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours.
Okay. Okay, so I can sleep here. Good to know. 11 o'clock. Man, this time does not pass like a Harvest Moon game, I'll tell you what. Alright, let's go pull the curtain. I can't really think of much else to do right now. While we wait for that brain thing to happen. Actually, I think I could... More. Okay. They're all three in. I think I... Okay. Almost a quarter of the way. Oh, that dude's still asleep. We're over an hour recording. Okay. Oh, I can come down here. Ah, there's more of the city. Okay. We'll, pull the curtain, and we'll end the video here. And then the next one, I'll venture on down there. Oh, I saw the tooltip there that said something about if you're short on money, equip something, and I...
The curtains,
Oh.
tattered with age,